What's up, everybody? Back with another video. CROC 342 American Truck Simulator. Back at it again. Got this little gem right here, 4400 Durastar International. Not sure who created it, but shout out to them, whoever it is. But we're gonna get rolling. Let's see if I can. I gotta let's see, fire up. And let me see if I gotta any trailers somewhere. That one I'm gonna have to delete. Sounds like I no longer have it. See, config. The trailer cable connected. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I got some double trailers that I want to fix. I'm gonna figure out how to get the trailer cable to show up like this in the back, just like that. Those double trailers that I was rolling with, I found out there's nothing wrong with them other than they don't have, for some reason, the back trailers don't hook up. So I want to hook that up whenever I get a chance to. So we're gonna get rolling. Let's see. Try to see if I can find me a skin. Pull. Go with those. See, they got all kinds of little trailers. I think I might just roll this one. This one is set up for Utah, so I might as well go on ahead and guess I rolled that kind of skin. This one isn't bad. And then the Midland isn't bad either, which I guess that's the Amazon trailer. I mean the Amazon skin. So I don't know. I might just roll with that one. Oh, I forgot to config. Finish configuring it. Let's see. Put some lights on this puppy. Make sure we got our lights together. Let's see. I kind of like that short wheelbase because I noticed that a lot of your FedEx, UPS, they roll with those 4x2s. It's interesting how that 4x2 is strong enough to be able to handle that kind of pressure. I don't know how, but it does. So something might not be as heavy as anticipated, but I know that trailer can hold his own. Ooh. I want to go with the exclusive. I wish they would have gave us some better. Yes, I would change the lights. I'm gonna leave the lights alone. And Wind deflectors. Might just go with the painted walls. Now it's taken away from so I don't know. Let's see. Color these black. Go with the black ones or the white ones. Guess those are the right ones. I guess go with that. And look at, man, those trailer cables are clean, man. That's what I like. I'm at to take pictures of these because I'm still in the process of getting this together on the back of those other trailers. So I figured I knew I was in the right direction. Hooking up to, well, should have been hooking up to the back of the trailer, which all those trailers that I got are going to have to be fitted with the fittings, and then even the dolly gonna have to be fitted. And okay, I see that little piece that's supposed to go right here, so it goes there. I thought it went somewhere else, but it goes there on top. So it may work out. It may work out. This may take me a little longer than expected, because it's a lot of work, man. It's just a lot of work. Yeah. Let me see. I want to still put a tag on the back of here, and I think we're good to go. That's good enough for me. Owner operator. All right, let's go on and grab these. Wait a minute, let me see where am I at. Reno. Let me see if we can relocate these, because I know it ain't gonna be right where we at. Oh, Flagstaff, that's where we at. Oh, nope, it doesn't do it right. So I don't know why I can't get there. That's weird. It won't let me pick up there. Oh, I know why, because it's triples. I know now. It's triples. So I'm gonna have to just go with Las Vegas, and then we're gonna have to go right where they are. That's why. Okay, so it's spawn there. We're gonna go on in because we had already purchased garage. There we are. I'm going to go inside here. There we go. We coming along. Coming along, y'all. Coming along. That's one of the new trailers that we supposed to get. That's pretty nice. It's not bad. I wish they would have put scrolls on the back, but I guess they figured the flag is more US mode. So there are trailers right there, and we should be running. Make sure these lights work. Oh, my backup, my what's the name lights don't work. That's weird. I thought those lights worked, so evidently they don't work. Beacons, I sure thought they worked. I guess not. Okay, well, as long as everything else work, I guess we'll just get through it. Let me see. Okay, high beams work. So that's a flaw right there. Okay, so we just have to go with that. And like my tires don't look right in the front, so I'm gonna have to find another rim. Just have to roll with it. I went with the bigger tire in the back because of the weight. It sounds good. See how I look inside. Frames are terrible, but other than that, no turn signals on the outside. That's weird. It's very weird. And my turn signals work. And I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check to see if they work. I mean, if I have them configured, it could be on my part. I'm gonna recheck that. So we ain't gonna single that out so fast. I like that air brakes. It's slightly different. Very interesting. Okay, now why we are not hooking up? Let me see. Let me move up a little bit. There we go. Got it. Alright, give me some kind of other lights. I think they may be on me. I don't know. Let's see. That may not be on me. It may be conflict with the mod. Maybe. We shall see. Just to make sure. Okay. Light beams. Okay, my light control. And look like they may be right. Okay, that's incorrect. The flashers. Okay, let's see. If the left turn signal, right turn signal. Okay, and the def lock. See, I think I got that wrong. I think I did have it right, because the def lock should have been that one, and that is correct. So it's something wrong with the lights on this mod. Other than that, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, let's try to see if we can get us low. We should be able to get one very easily, because like when you got box traders, it's much easier. So we got potassium. Yeah, I want to grab something like that. Ooh man, 17 hours, 16. Jeez, man, they having us go a long way, ain't they? Man, I don't know about that. We may have to spawn. I mean, I'll go for it, but I'm not gonna drive all that distance. That's just too far to be driving. So I still get to run. Okay, so that ain't on me. And I think when I last downloaded this mod, some kind of lights worked. That's very weird. And those lights at the bottom were the ones that was actually flashing. So I don't know what happened. But oh well. Not gonna worry about it. Gonna keep on pushing. Yep, it's not on me to. Okay, let's get going. Got 26 minutes, and let me try to adjust. Do a slight adjustment. The seat. Too close to the wheel a little bit. Bring her down a little bit. There we go. And we can bring steering wheel down a bit much. Oh yeah, we definitely can turn that off. Oh, I never would have even seen that if I didn't move that out the way. I'm glad I did. Yeah. Let me see what I see. Okay, dashboard works. I'll take that. And I can't move no further. Okay, that's great. That'll work. Something works. Okay, at least I can see what my fuel is. Alright. So we 26 miles, 35 minutes away. So we're gonna get going. Now the lights in the back work, but lights on the truck doesn't work. So I think it's just maybe an error in the coding. I might look at it, even with the beacons. A lot of times that's what it is. Never really looked into it, but that's something I'm definitely gonna start looking into. Bastards. I knew they were gonna screw me over like that. Alright, Jake brakes at the Jake. Boy. I'm gonna need some traveling music, unfortunately. Gotta get something going, because it's just gonna be a little too long of a trip. Could go as far as we can with it. I forgot to make sure I get this. Get us some. Yeah, this thing love to go in neutral, don't you? Oh, 28 foot. These 28-foot trailers. All right, we're making another left. Hey, you old bastards, y'all love pinch on my pocketbook. Yeah. And probably what I'm gonna have to do is look at the coding, and then I'm gonna have to look at the go into Zmod and see if I can see if the notes are there, which they should have been. That's a perfect picture. We gotta Oh, there's a detour. Oh no, just road work. Okay. Hold at 55.
Stay right, then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
Dead end. Okay. Potassium, so that means we should have cards. Gonna have some cards. We dealing with some hazmats, hazardous materials. Turn the hazards on. Well, my backlights work at least. Man. Stop at the gate.
You have arrived at your destination.
And I'm gonna have to change that rim. The tire rim or something. Jeez, that thing's looking bad. Wow. Oh. Kind of liked that song. Oop. That's all right. Well, we missed it. Now where's our load at? Let me see what happened. I had to back up. Maybe it's already. There we go. About to say, I'm like, what the heck is going on? All right. See, those lights on the bottom supposed to be working. Why they not working? We may have to just go on ahead and spawn. We'll go as far as we can. I'm not doing the whole 16 hours. Sorry, just ain't gonna happen. I probably ain't gonna even watch even half of the video. On that note. Alright, I'm going to grab this run real quick. Man, that looks tacky. Look at that rim. Ooh, jeez. I call myself things together right. Guess not. Oh, okay, they guys are going straight ahead. But that means they're going to turn us around. It's already got us set up for auto loading, but we're gonna go ahead and we should be able to handle this on our own. I'm gonna start probably driving some 4x2s. I got another truck that I might set up as a 4x2 579, and I'll probably be able to get the right skin, but since it's owner operator, I started going and go this way, just to represent the owner operators. Can't forget them, because those are the ones that keep everything afloat. All right, let's see, 3. Gonna load us up, flip us around. All right, I knew they was gonna have us up in the rain. They always got us doing something. All right, let's see. All right, got potassium, 40,699 pounds, going to Milford Bushnell Farms. They saying 16 hours and 11 minutes. Ain't no way we gonna do that. And I'm not. It's 833 miles. Oh, I can take it and do it, but I don't know if y'all can bear with me on that long run. So I don't know. I could run it. It'd probably be about an hour maybe. We got Picards. Let's make sure we got the Picards on here. Make sure we got the proper paperwork. So we got dangerous when wet. Wow. And we ain't out in the rain. Ain't that something? I'm gonna and get a pick for that. Get a pick for that. So we got Picards all the way across. So we definitely don't need the air ride. And we just, now this is when our beacon should be working on the truck. I like the lights ain't bad looking. And it's probably just within the coating. Let me see something. Let me check the console real quick. Y'all don't mind. See what it could be. Let's see. Come on, you. Freaking icon don't want to come up. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a lot of little conflict. I ain't even got that many mods in here. Ooh, man. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, we got some invalid add-on data. So I don't know what that is. So it's just, I guess, we may, because we still in the 1.36 beta. It's probably that's the only reason why it's gonna need to be updated, because we there. But I'm sure it should work for 1.35. So that's mainly what all these errors are about for this truck. But other than that, it runs, and we just have to roll like this the way we got it. So unfortunately. All right, let's get going.
Time to hit the road.
Oh, I gotta do something real quick. I switched my buttons around, so they kind of switched around. So I'm gonna have to switch them around real quick. So let me see. There's a couple of switches. I mean, couple buttons are off track. I didn't get a chance to get together. So let's see, where is it at? My mind is kind of blank, but give me a minute. Let me try to see if I can remember. When I was turning, I couldn't switch back over to another mode because where is that? What's that? Oh, the camera. My camera is off track. So the left, right. Okay, I got that. So this is, I think my forward is off track. So the forward is on the wrong side. Should be right here in the middle. And the other one, the one that the up middle, should be up on my little toggle switch thing. So that's correct. So we got that correct. And let's see. And what was the other switch? Oh, my drive-by camera is wrong. It should be right there. And my chasing camera should be like that. So that's right. Okay, so we got that together. All right, let's get back in. I wish I could fix that ROM. That ROM looks terrible. Well, I know why. That's the actual tire for a different ROM, but I think the tire was much smaller and I didn't like it. That's why it looks kind of weird. So here's what it is. I mean, if it came down to a DOT, we'll be in trouble. So here's what it is. Ain't much else out of me. See the backup lights work. Now the backup light worked right there, and that's the weirdest thing, that works. So I think it's maybe in the coding. I might have to restart the game. That's probably what it could be. So we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna get rolling. And I don't even have a GPS. Oh, there it is. A GPS right there. Let's make sure we got that together. Now let me check my cameras. Make sure my cameras are working like it's supposed to. There we go. Now we in business. There we go. That's more like it. All right, let's get going. Even that camera is right. I mean, I go the length. If I don't know, y'all may not want me to go the length. I've been having some long runs, but I mean, I can go it. I can take it, but I don't know if y'all can take it. That's the thing. I mean, I'm good for 16 hours. Plus, I got my truck books account that needs the mileage anyway, so it's nothing to me. Which I need to have it up to date anyway, updated anyway. I'll probably be sooner or later probably putting the headphones back on, so the sounds will be a little bit more crisp, but you can still hear the sound because it's coming off my mic. So
get ready to turn left.
So
Turn left.
all right, we're turning here. Yeah, there was another one of the trailers. We'll be rolling soon. Once 136 is fully out. At least the airlines is on the truck. I mean, I get that. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out. I know it's got to be. I probably have to just take it and put it in one. It's got to be conflicting with something. I'm not sure, but I don't really have anything in here. I mean, any trucks in here other than I do have the Mac. A granite that I come across. That would have been probably a nice truck to drive, but because of this thing being so long, I'd rather just roll with the 4x2 just to see how it does. So and I'll probably turn on some light a little bit, maybe on my end. Hopefully that kind of gets some light to my camera. I didn't want a whole lot of light in my eyes and my face or whatever, but hopefully this looks pretty decent. I don't want to be in the dark all the time. I think we may have to go with this other I didn't want to go with this, but I'm gonna have to go with it because I can't see that other thing at the bottom. It's too low. It should have been like on the dash so you could keep an eye on it. Okay, we good. And the craziest thing about it, these lights are on. So I don't know, it may be just something simple. That's what it normally be. Maybe a slight conflict. Alright. We're definitely rolling. Try to keep it as steady as I can. I think I'm losing my touch. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that. I used to adjust the steering. Let me see if I can click on it. It was a switch here, and I used to adjust it, but I haven't adjusted it in a while. Let me see. Oh, I gotta turn my brakes up, man. Jeez, I forgot that I had them down for that, messing around with that other truck that I had. We're gonna tighten up the suspension on this because we definitely gonna need that. I might set up the emergency, the automatic engine brake on this one for now. What else I needed? Let me see, control. Here it is right here. It's called the steering non-linearity. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, and maybe that will stop me from being all over the road. I think I adjusted it before. It's been a long time since I've used that control, so we'll see. Man, if I had time, I would go and unlock that dealership right there, but we got too long to go, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and go with it.
Go straight.
Oh, we holding strong at 48 miles an hour, 46. So I'm gonna see if it holds. It may hold a little bit better. Yeah, I think that might have fixed it. I'm over a little bit. I was over a little bit.
Stay right, then continue straight. Go straight.
Uh-oh, think we missed our turn. Think we missed a turn, y'all. Am I gonna be able to turn around? Nope. And they ain't even rerouted me. That's crazy. Talking about continue straight. Continue straight. They definitely had us going the wrong darn way. We're gonna have to try to see if we can get turned around, y'all. Alright.
Finding new routes.
And look how fast it just turned dark. That's weird. Wow. We got the chargers in there. Oh, okay. They're giving us an opportunity to turn around. Because we are definitely too big to be trying to turn around with these triples. That's a good, nice picture. I don't know why this thing keep going in. Might have to I think I might use the shifter for a minute.
Then exit right.
My leg really isn't in the mood, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway. It already worked. I worked it a little bit more than what I should have worked it. Let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. I forgot to find out what that was. And it's been a minute since I've actually used it. It's been a few years. And I think this is a 10 speed.
Exit right. Turn left.
I break this boy down, boy. All right. Turn these wipers off. Come on, you. I need to adjust this clutch. Hold on a minute. I forgot about that. I shouldn't even had to adjust that, but it's always got something that has to be adjusted. It's crazy. All this is all off center. I normally have a little bit more resistance on certain things because I kind of like feeling the wheel and feeling the pressure a little bit. Alright, let's see. We may have to bring the clutch up a little bit. Let's see. Maybe good. Let me try to get up closer. Alright. I forgot to get the pick for this. I've been too busy doing everything else. Alright. Ooh, that's a nice picture. I gotta get it. Sorry about that, y'all. I gotta get my pictures. That's the thing that I'll be forgetting. Wow, these engines sound rough. I wonder if I got the amplified the traffic mod in here. I may have it in here. There's a lot of traffic out here. Force these bastards to stop. Y'all gonna have to let me in here. You know y'all don't want to. There you go, got him.
Turn left.
Oh, that's a nice, another good picture right there. Jeez. Getting all these good pictures. That's another good one. I think that may be enough pictures. I'm a picture head. Sorry about that. That's why those pictures y'all see in the back end. I mean, that's like in the corners. Those are all my screenshots. I kind of like that 10 speed at certain times, because then I wanted to do all that shifting. Ooh, man, bumping into this mic. Sorry about that. I had to bring it down so I won't be bumping it so much.
Then exit right.
I still ain't figured out how I wanted it positioned. Sometimes I have it too high, sometimes I have it too low. But, especially when I got the shifter right here. I see why FedEx and FedEx Ground and FedEx, that truck is real stable. I mean, those, I don't know what that is. It must have a stabilization system on it or something. But these trailers is, I mean, they're nice. I don't know what gear we in. Okay, we in four low. See if I can go 4 high. There we go. Stretch her out. Go on and stretch her out. I'm gonna go as far as I can, y'all. I don't want to cut the video and actually make 2 videos, 3 videos, or whatever. I want to kind of go as long as I can. I want to finish this run. I don't like to be making part 1, part 2, part 3 if I don't have to. Plus, I don't want to bore everybody with the same stuff, same content. I'm trying to change it up a little bit. Even though sometimes a different truck is always, I mean, it's same. It can be a same truck, it can be a different destination. So you gotta kind of bear with me, y'all, a little bit on that note.
Go straight.
He rolling, boy. That's what I'm talking about. We doing a cool 65. I need to get over. Ooh. Trying to make sure I don't be too far in 8 lanes because I got all this back end at 28 feet trailers, triples. I sort of like the triples. They very nice. But we're gonna hold at 65. My leg is hurting now. I'm kind of feeling it. Ooh, it's been a rough week. Rough week, and then the funny thing about it, I don't even use this leg for doing anything. Only time I'm drop shifting gears is behind this rig. Not doing it no other time. But I think because the way the bus is, it could be because I put my foot in those. I mean, quote me on this because I normally have. My audience may be drivers. I'm sure it should be drivers. It should be anybody pretty much. But there's on that, normally if you rush your foot on that wheel well, for some reason, that's shock. There's a shock absorber right there. So if you're not absorbing that shock, then what is, if that component isn't absorbing the shock, then who's absorbing it? You know, so you have to be careful. We're gonna go on ahead and pull over here. Break this way down, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Go on ahead and jump out. Go ahead and gas her up. I just noticed there's a lot of mods actually. Those, ooh, I like that. I gotta get another picture, y'all. I'm a picture head, and I like the way those airlines. That's why I got it. That's why I see these airlines look nice. They look real clean. That's what I want to do. I want to create a clean look. So what I might have to do is. Now, I think I seen a plate like that when I was actually in Z-Modder, when I was trying to put the trailer cables on the truck. I mean, on the trailer. Well, I was trying to put them on the dolly. So I see how I can actually put them on the other trailer. So I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna figure out what to do. And then sometimes, I mean, I'm kind of spontaneous with my ideas and stuff like that. That's a mean air brake, boy. I like that. I like that, man. You know, I gotta get some of these traffic. Might have to cut this off. I'm gonna try to listen to him. Uh-oh, I have to wait. They be driving so fast, man. Get some double clutching action in, y'all. Utilize the 10-speed wisely. I think it's a 10-speed. I don't even remember. I'm used to using 18-speed, but I'm sure it should have been a 10-speed. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, because a lot of times I try to switch it up just to challenge myself, just to see how far I can go with it, or if I can, you know, master it. So, and the craziest thing about it is, when I started out driving a stick, somebody tried to teach me. One of my relatives tried to teach me. So funny, and he couldn't teach me, so I ended up having to learn myself. Same thing with the tire. I mean, not tires, but the riding a bike. My mom tried to teach me how to ride a bike. Then all of a sudden, I ended up learning on my own. It's crazy, but sometimes it happens. All right, we gonna try to hold that gear at about 55 out in the desert. And then I definitely got to pay attention to this fuel, because it was only 250 gallon tank, which is realistic. And want to go full 300 gallons. Other than that, this truck is well put together. I mean, I like it. It's not a bad truck. Oh, we're gonna have to start breaking down. Oh man, they got us dropping all the way down to 30 miles an hour. Woo! I'm glad I got those mirrors on the front, even though I can see on the side. But I forgot what motor I got in here. I didn't even pay attention to that. I wasn't even sure, as I was trying to just get a feel of the truck while I was building it. That's all. And I didn't want to bore y'all with that. Maybe y'all didn't want to see all that. You know, maybe y'all wanted me to see me just driving. So. Oh, I think my light went out. I think I'm gonna have to get me a hook up one of my spotlights that I got. I just didn't want a lot of light in here at certain times. So where we gotta go, right? Okay. Might as well go in and keep this up then. I ain't even bother to look that way. Make sure we. And this double clutching is, oof, it's interesting. I like it, but it is definitely rough on your legs. And the crazy thing about it is, when they train you how to drive a truck, that's what they expect you to do. Other than that, the truck is pretty good. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. It's something different. And then since we got internationals on the way, I figured, well, I mean, it would be only fair for to bring it out. You know. Ooh, boy. Definitely got my leg burning. So I got this, the Durastar, I got the Pro Star, and we'll have soon have a Lone Star. I got a Lone Star, but I'm not sure if it's actually able to handle 136 beta. So I don't know how these frame rates are. They've been kind of interesting because I was trying to run the experimental DX11. For some reason I couldn't run it. It just didn't look right. So I just had to wait until the actual release and hopefully it's monetized or whatever. My system can handle it. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes just stuff want to act up a little bit. So, and that's another reason why I've been trying to, do commentary, open commentary, to kind of bring everybody up to speed on what's going on, in the video or whatever. So you won't think that it's just me or just something, it's always a fluke somewhere. I've even figured out that the bastards got us for speeding. Clown bastards. I don't know where he must have been sitting around there. That's alright. I realize we gotta hold the momentum. These traitors. That's what got us. There he is, freaking bastard. I see you. Smokey, I see you. He must have turned his lights on earlier. They got us somehow. Oh well. I'm sitting on millions, it don't matter. I'm trying to give it away. My wheel look pretty accurate too. And maybe that does work. I haven't used that slider in a minute. Alright, let's put her on cruise. My leg, ooh man, my leg is burning. Ooh boy, it's burning. What's gonna be amazing is when they start making these tankers ownable. That's gonna be mind blowing. I'm a fan of tankers, especially if it's got the tag icon on the back. So who knows? That may be in the update, where they may decide to put it as a DLC. I don't know. We'll see. They may try to do like they did with the forestry pack, which I understand. I respect. Try to support whatever. It's fine. All right. We both running hazardous materials. That's what I'm talking about. Where your headlights at? Maybe you got daytime running lamps. I don't know. Oop, bumping it again. Trying to. I think I might have to. I think I might have to put me some kind of little bass so I can actually have this boom up a little bit higher, so it'd be out the way. I've tried to put it on the table. I've tried to put it on the desk. I've tried to put it here. There, it's just kind of in the way. I want to kind of have it out the way, or have it like up a little bit further up instead of having it down. But I didn't want it to be all in my eye view either. So you gotta watch that whip effect with that back trailer. I'm definitely going to check that out with these lights, because I had this thing all set up for night for some interesting lights. Yeah, nice little bump. And that's another reason why I try to keep my speed low, because I know these bastards be right out there waiting on, they just be waiting on to hit my pockets. Well, I mean, I can care less, because I'm sitting on a few billfolds, but other than that, and a lot of times when you go into the server, those your money adds up like that. For some reason, you end up with a lot of money. So. Well, what I did learn how to. Oh, the bastards got us again, man. It's just like you be sitting there. And then I guarantee you, because the darn speed done dropped. That's what it is. That's what happened. Let that boy bark a little bit. Jeez. Yeah. I didn't drop her all the way down. I'm glad that they started coming out with the skins for the traders. Now we need skins for the trucks. Maybe they're gonna come out with them, even though we supposed to already have it. I should have went on and pulled in and got. Oh, I know. Oh, I just remembered. I could have had fixed that tire. Oh well. I didn't even think about it. It's too late now, because we too long. Okay, we are moving at a pace. So I'm gonna just go on ahead and try to go as far as I can with this, y'all. They got us again. What the heck is? Where are he at? He must be behind us. This dude is behind us somewhere. No, he got to be behind us. And they so freaking sneaky, man. You gotta be behind us. Oh, I gotta merge back over. I had merged by accident, simply trying to see where that smoky was. They got a mod that actually is supposed to give you a radar detector. I had to start using that thing, because you guys would be around, just lurking around. Thirsty McDirks. I pay to be that thirsty. Gotta go another little spot. Boink. I like those little dips and little bumps and stuff. I mean, it kind of helps with the suspension of the truck.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, we getting ready to turn left. I need to break this boy down.
Turn left.
Go somebody wanna, oh, freaking copper wanna overtake. You could have gone on, gone about your business, fool. Oh, now you wanna stay behind me, and bastard. I know what you up to. Go ahead and overtake, fool. What's taking you so long? Go ahead and overtake. Just sitting right behind me. Go ahead, copper. Thirsty as heck. You must have been the one that been trailing me all that time. Go on ahead and why you keep on? Why won't he just freaking overtake? Gone, bastard. See ya. Now I know where you at in front of me now. I can hold it. Shoot, got me. Now ready. Now I can go on in and put the hammer down now. Gone. Rolling, boy. 28s is holding strong. Let's see. I had to set the. Can I set the what's the name? The retarder? I don't know. Maybe I didn't put a retard. Oh, there it goes. I think I heard it. Not even sure. Let me see. Let's see if I can set the cruise. Nope. Yeah, I can't set. Okay, it works. So I just leave it where it is. I can handle it without it anyway. Cool 10 hours, man. Woo. Well, I mean, I just keep talking, and that's all I can do. Oh, he want to come on out. I see you. All right, we're getting ready to make a right.
Get ready to turn right.
No, I'm probably going to have to take another ibuprofen. Ooh, wow. All right, we're driving her down. Come on.
Turn right.
I have to figure out how to. I think I forgot to turn my little lighter thing. Oh, I think it's supposed to be the HDR. I think that's what it's called. Sort of look kind of dark on here. Interesting. Might just leave it the way it is. It don't look too bad. I don't know. I mean, y'all gotta let me know how it look. I mean, does it look better with that or with that, without it? I don't know. I mean, it is different. And it ain't too much lighting, so I mean I don't want it too bright, but I want to still, you know, feel like it's kind of dark a little bit maybe. You're covering some ground, I know that. We halfway through our miles. it's gonna definitely look good on the truck books documentation, that's for sure. Definitely wanted to do it for the SLC logistics. You know, I gotta take care of that. I ain't doing nothing else. Gotta put in those miles. Can't do all the short runs all the time, so. All right. Alright, definitely gonna have to fuel up again. Try to take it as far as I can.
Stay right, and then continue straight.
Alright, back out again. You know I'm rolling. Wow. Woo! We rolling. Uh-oh, we gotta start breaking down. Right. Alright. No more double clutching for a minute. I'll at least keep the shifter going. Nothing else. That double clutching, man, that's nothing to play with, man. Sheesh. Throwing my sciatica off. Whew. Wow. That is definitely interesting. Ooh, rolling, boy. Let's see. It's just, for some reason inside the frame rates just be jacked up. I don't know what that be all about. I guess I'll use this video for the premiere. Just go ahead and do a premiere with this sort of long. It is what it is, y'all. Can't dodge the work. I'm supposed to be a driver. That's what I call myself, being a driver. So even though we try to at least get the video at least 20 minutes at least, but it don't always happen like that. And it's like they encourage us to do a lot more cross-country driving, so you kind of have to expect that. I don't know if anybody looked at that tab, because we have a preferred length where it keep us on this road for a long time. So I don't know what the heck he was shining for. We are definitely hammered down, y'all. Hammer down. Try to open her up a little bit so we can kind of kill some of this time out. I used to do a lot of time trials. That's why I can kind of handle the road a little bit.
Stay right.
I just do a lot of time trials. At least the horns work. I like those. I mean, those lights are real clean. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out why that's the issue. It's got to be something that's conflicting. I'll find out what it is. I normally do. Oh, you freaking bastard! You about to tear us up.
I'll find a new route.
I think we're supposed to make it right. That's alright. We're going ahead and stop at this what's the name right here.
Straight.
Might as well go ahead and stop. Maybe take a little breather. Whew. Make sure I step it down. Just step it up once. Did we ever unlock a bit? I don't even think we unlocked city in here. Let me see this. I knew that bastard was gonna get me. As long as I am, you gonna still try to bust my my brass. I don't want to. Hey, busting my what's the names, man? What the heck is you busting them for?
Go straight. Then
Just give me all kinds of problems.
turn right.
You gonna stop, fool? I guess not. Only whiplash effect. Now that is beautiful. The way they got that being worked on right there. Okay, this one look like it's smaller than what we wanted it. Woo. And he definitely gonna have to open these up a little bit. I'm just gonna have to. Man, that boy is barking. Jeez.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Well, you're gonna have to. We definitely need to go ahead and get this truck fixed on a little bit. You don't mind? You're always trying to. I want to get another route. Okay, well, we gonna get another route. We gonna get rolling. We'll be all right. All right, let's go ahead and get this truck fixed a little bit. I know I need some tires. As long as I've been rolling. Yep, tires 1%. Yeah, we go in and get that repaired. Okay, so let's see. I'm rolling with a 550 horsepower something. I don't even know what it is. Look like, what is that? Is that 1650 torque? Yep. So I got a 10-speed retarder. That's what I got. Interesting. But you see how look at all this. The body length, the height, all that makes it, even the tare weight, that's beautiful. Liftable axles, steerable axles, even give you the length of the truck. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm about to go and take a picture of that because that's a lot of things that nobody really pay attention to. And I mean, the detail is beautiful. And that's what I like. All right, let's go on in and get this wheel fixed. So that's how we will look in the dealership, in the showroom. And let's see. if we can fix this tire. Why is this tire? And I think I should have just went with a bigger tire. Now I don't have no tire. Why is it for air ride invisible? Why would I need an invisible tire for? That is weird. And if I go with that tire, let me see if I can change the rim. They give us a bigger rim. I don't know. Okay, now that's more like it. That looks more cleaner. Okay, we looking good right there. Now I could have went on ahead and changed. Can I change that? I don't know. Will it allow me to? Oh, it drops the back a little bit. But I wanted these to be singles. Well. Well, it does lift us up in the air. That don't look bad. That don't look half bad. Interesting. That brings us up. That brings us up. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I'm liking these. So that's the back lights. Okay, so it gives us those lights. I think I'm gonna go with these lights right here. But I don't even know if the back freaking lights work, man. That's the craziest thing about it. I don't understand why these lights are not working. That is interesting. I tell you what. Let me restart. I hate to restart. I'm gonna have to save this game and restart. That's what I'm gonna have to do and see if we can fix that issue. Cause that's not fair to y'all. I'm not gonna. And that wheel still looks kind of jacked up. What the heck? Why is? I thought it would have cleaned it up a little bit. Let me see what the heck is going on here. Let me see. Let me go with these. Okay, now that's wider. Maybe that's the. Maybe okay. Now that's much better. That wheel looks nicer. Okay, it looks much better. And I really want these spikes really in the front, because this is one of the SA trucks. It's a nice truck. I wonder if I can put a. Can I put a? I don't think I can. Okay, those are the lights for the front. Let me see. Can we put something in the front? Oh, those are nylon. I don't even know if that actually worked, but it's supposed to work. And that's the funny thing about that. I don't know why that is not working at all. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we'll look at the motor. So it was a 550 Detroit. That's what it is. Detroit 530. 515 horses. EPA 98. So, and then I should have went with a 13 speed. That's what I should have did. I don't have a 13. Oh, there it is. That's a little bit more comfortable. At least I could have went with a 6 speed, because I found out that a lot of these trucks are driving automatic transmissions. It's the most craziest thing. You would never think. Jeez. Okay. All right. I want to save it. Unfortunately, we might have to save it and then go back in. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I hate not to have everything working properly. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna come back in. We just have to do it. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Make sure everything else is working properly. Okay, OBS is still working. Okay, this is my overclock. I just went on and turned it on anyway. So we're gonna turn that out. We're gonna start back up again. This was some other stuff I was working on. Oh, my mouse ain't doing it. Okay, here we go. Let's get back in. I'm gonna try to restart it, see what happens, because I mean, when I first tried it, it was no problem. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that, but it is what it is. Because I mean, I would not have said that it works and it didn't work. I mean, because I seen those bottom lights flash, and it was the most craziest thing. I don't know if those beacons were working, but it was flashing. So I don't know. Yeah, but we'll see. We will definitely see. Because sometimes, I mean, my webcam works. I mean, it's the most craziest thing. I never could understand it. All right, are we starting yet? Okay, there we go. All right, wasn't sure yet. I'm like, dang, taking all day. Ooh, my darn leg is really burning. But I'm gonna just go on ahead and roll the rest of the duration for y'all. It's getting rough. Getting real rough. Okay. Now I'm not gonna tamper with nothing. Wait a minute, what the heck? Salt Lake City. Uh-oh. I might have to show y'all this real quick. So this must be the capital. And they just posted this today, look like, or maybe yesterday. That's cool. You know, they're keeping us informed on what's going on. Just fine. I see my buddy. I don't know if it. Oh, I'm gonna go in and show y'all some stuff. This is the truck. I told you he was hard at work getting it together, and those are my videos actually putting it together. So y'all, I mean, just like I said, he's been hard at work trying to get it together. So he got that skin, got the camo skin. So maybe that was meant for me to go on ahead and let y'all see that a little bit. I mean, that's the beauty of you know, kind of being spontaneous. All right, so that's my Boss Trucking profile. It's only level 48. Interesting. I got a few profiles in here. You know, wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but now that's a nice picture. Now that's supposed to be going into Utah as far as what because I think I showed y'all that in time past. Somebody actually said, "Oh well, I mean, why did you go into Utah?" I mean, I wanted to see Utah. I wanted to see how far they progressed it, and it was only fair for me to be able to do that. So, I mean, maybe you didn't want to see it, but I mean, just like I said, a lot of times I do stuff because I want to do it. It ain't because I have to do it, you know. So we are halfway through going to Oregon, and we doing pretty good with the timing. And I didn't want to kind of keep things going. But we're gonna see if these lights actually pop on. Because for some reason, sometimes everything doesn't get red, and then a lot of times you have to make sure it's a priority. It's not a priority. Oop, hold on a minute, y'all. Ooh, I don't know why it's doing that. And every time I come in here, it does that. My profiler is up, and it just does that. I don't know why it just. There we go. I just calmed down. Let's see, will the lights come on? Yeah, I think they can't. I think they halfway on. Yeah, this light right here, these lights right at the bottom was supposed to be able to flash. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're on the bottom. These white ones, they supposed to be able to flash. I don't know what it is. Maybe on my end. I don't know. I'm gonna get that picture real quick, and we gonna get going. Other than that, it looks good. I think it's just maybe SCS acting up a little bit. That's all. And then I wasn't even expecting this. It almost looks just like the skins in the back. But let's get going. Enough has been said, and we back in the rain again. And high beams, and it's got to be a conflict. And maybe the conflict maybe is because we're supposed to get the dealership, and that may be the conflict. Oh, I forgot I'm in stick shift mode. Now I'm dealing with the 13 speed, eating fuller. Let's see if we can spin this puppy around. That's another reason why I like the day cab, because you can turn around. Now I'm gonna try not to stress the trailers too much, because we already unstable when it comes down to what we're hauling. It looks good, looks real good. Let me see, get that last picture right there. Well, at least some lights is on, and I think it's just a conflict, simple conflict. Alright, we turn left. $28 feet. Whew. Workout. Serious workout. Working, boy, working. This old leg is real. I feel y'all drivers. I feel it. I feel you. Feel your pain. Oh, you freaking bastard. What the heck was you doing? The heck you gonna cut me off? That's bold as crap. Ah. Wow. Man. You just gonna run smack into my truck like I'm supposed to stop for him. You gonna get massacred on this road, boy. Trying to go head up with me. Told you these AIs don't know what they doing. They need to go on ahead and retighten them up a little bit. They think that they running the darn show. Now we got the extra gears now. I didn't want to really deal with the 18, not unless I was pulling some heavy stuff, but I wouldn't pull no heavy stuff with no 4x2 anyway. Ain't nothing but 40,000 pounds. Well, 46,000. Well, I'm sure there's a 40. There's got to be a 46,000 pound rear on here compared to normally it's 40,000 pounds, because that's what makes it a combined 80,000 pounds. So, and then you put your spreaders, which is supposed to be another 20,000 pounds. It's supposed to help you spread that weight across the axles so it can be legal. That's the price you pay when you're in the U.S. You know, it is what it is. That's a clean truck, man. I like that truck. We're gonna stay outside for a minute, showboat the skin. Give a shout out. I'm not sure who actually made it, but it's a nice skin. I appreciate the nice skin. And then those mud flaps actually complimented the exclusive. I didn't want to stay too far over to the end because those rubble strips, we'll be hitting the rubble strips. Now I can go up a little bit faster, so we go about 50. I mean, I can go faster than that. I think let me go ahead and stretch her out a little bit. Alright, let's go 5 high. I like to use this suicide now, but I just start using this wheel a little bit. And that's an interesting incline right there. Now, I preferred not to use no traffic, but I figure, well, I mean, how realistic is that without using? I know some use it, and I use it occasionally if I'm doing the event or whatever. I won't, but I haven't did it in a minute. Bypass the Reno, we ain't doing too bad on the time. And since, I mean, it gives me time to talk. I mean, I don't know, conversate, share stories and whatnot. You know, don't get a chance to do that all the time. I want to do some live, but it's just in the middle of a few things. So once I get things like I want it, maybe I start getting back into it. I started to get in there, but because I would have had to format it, and for some reason I still got to understand Facebook and YouTube. I'm still having a hard time to understand YouTube, but no, YouTube I used to just be able to go live and, you know, on the fly without no problem. But now I think even with Facebook, you gotta make sure you the key is activated or something like that. You know, this is a lot to grasp onto. I mean, they make it kind of difficult, But some figured out, you know. And then I know when I first started out, they wanted me to do 4 hours, and then they wanted me to do another 4 hours. So I did the 4 hours. I mean, I did the 8 hours. So it set me up for the stars. I haven't really got that situated. Want to get it started, you know. Then I would be that 100% committed, you know. So I don't know. These frame rates is terrible. I think I'm gonna have to just stay on the outside, unfortunately. Like they look much better on the outside. Alright, we getting over a little bit. Normally on a big trip, I normally just teleport to the next, you know. You still get the money, and they understand that you may not want to go through the whole 9 yards, but sometimes you got to do it, you know, to make it realistic. And this probably be the first long trip that I've done in a while. I think I'd rather sit out here and look at the top of the truck, at least, if nothing else. Hit these trailer brakes just to slingshot it around these corners. Got some more twistings and turns going ahead, and they're going on through the. Let the momentum take us around these corners. A lot of people don't know how to slingshot, and just like I said, I practice it. That's why I'm able to kind of drive, you know, gracefully, because I do it in my own bus, you know. Because once you, it's all about weight transferring. And a lot of people don't understand that's technically mounting driving, where you actually are transferring the weight to certain. But the only way you can do that is you gotta the weight in the truck has to be balanced out, and if it's not balanced out, you're gonna tip over. And I'm loaded, and I got some hazardous stuff, so I can blow up really, you know, in actuality, if it come down to it. Pulling 40,000 pounds of potassium, more likely potassium chloride. I'm sure that's what it is. It could be just regular potassium with the base. Who knows? Because I used to package stuff, you know, for cures and polymers for rubber and plastic products. It's temp work, but it was a living. I mean, they paid me a week, you know, weekly, and I was a temp. So it wasn't too bad. Would I go back to it? I don't think so. Because that stuff will make you sterile. And this just was bad news. So let me look at this wheel now. It looks it definitely looks much better. You know, I just love that clean look. Alright, we got something going on down here. And the brake is all the way down. Wow. The scrolls on those cop cars look bad. I mean, I like that. Oh, you freaking bastards. Y'all bastards get me for every little sense, man. I can relate to this stuff, man. Picking on the driver. You know I needed to make sure I was in the curve, like, man, just pulling triples, and that's why I just stay inside the freaking truck, man. They just penalize you for every little bit. That's another. Now you see why I record. That is why I freaking record, man. These cops are the worst. And I think we in Nevada too. Well, we should be on our way almost to Oregon. I understand that you ain't supposed to go over the line, but I'm pulling triple traders, trying to make sure I'm clear. And you know I had to get over. That's bull crap, man. They know they was on some nonsense for that. And technically, we need to turn our high beams on, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Just show y'all I can roll without them. I think that's what happens when you drive night so long. That's all you see is whatever you see. And got the roll bouncing going on. That's another reason why I used to put the physics mod in. You don't even have to do that now because we got real suspension. So we gonna feel the bumps. We gonna, I just wish I might have to start tightening up the wheel so I really can feel it in the wheel. Feel the resistance, but I didn't want to make it unrealistic. Because you can have the wheel too tight, and then technically the wheel isn't that tight. But you got the well, when you hit a bump, you're supposed to be able to feel it and jar it, feel it jar, and this and that. Yeah, we rolling on the 44. Right, 44 in the pitch black. I think we going 44 north, and what I'm definitely gonna have to start really looking at these roads and acting like I'm actually on the road, because I used to do it when I used to be a cab driver. Used to pay attention to the route roads and stuff like that, and I mean that's how I learned how to route and stuff like that. And I mean, being a trucker, that's what you got. Especially, couldn't. Now I could have actually pinned, because you're supposed to be able to put a pin in certain areas that you want to go through. And technically, with this load, I'm not supposed to go through the city at all. I'm supposed to take route roads all day long because I'm hazardous. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't reroute me. And that would be simple mathematics, but maybe that's in the works. Well, I know that they had created a pin system. I never got a chance to use it. I'm gonna see if I can use it. Let's tab out. I mean, not tab out, but look at our route a little bit so we can see exactly what we can do. Here it is. Add void location. So technically, if I actually was on the road now, this backdrop is technically a mod right here. So we are traveling along. So technically, if it came down to it, I shouldn't be driving through the city at all. I should be going like 97 north to 140 and then swinging around. But because I need to go through the city, and this still ain't the city, it's just still the highway. So we're going through Hornbrook. So we Reading. So this is mainly where we came through Carson City. Now what I want to do, I probably ain't gonna be able to do the avoiding thing. I'm gonna try it and see how it works. It'll be the first time I actually try it. So now this will actually be an avoidance, but I probably wouldn't even be able to do it because I have to drive through here. Oh, maybe it is, because now it just had us go that way instead of going through the city. See, so that means that I would have had to turn around and go 44. Well, that's not 44 south, but that's 44 east. So we would have had to backtrack and turn around. So I'm gonna see exactly what it's gonna do. So this is the first time I actually really got a chance and see if it actually take us the route roads. That's another test that I wanted to try out in 1.3.6 open beta. Never got a chance to do it. So now it's got us turned around.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
So let's see if we can turn around.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Alright. Can we make a U-turn right here? Probably not. Let me see. That was a rest area. We're gonna try it. Just for the simple, just for what they call it, crap and giggles. I think that's what you know. So we gonna go on ahead and see if we can reroute. Blow right back at you. Little bastards wanna cry and moan now. So in a real situation, this is what I would have had to do. And we gonna try to turn around in here. And it technically took us off the grid. That's the most weirdest thing. Alright, let's see if we can get turned around in here. I have to use this to my advantage. I didn't want to use it now, but I need to do it now just to see, so the audience can see exactly what it takes. Because even with the detours, that's another mishap. You know, when you're dealing with the events, that's another mishap. So you got to kind of understand what the trucker has to deal with in certain situations. And technically, SES is pushing it. They're not just making this be something that we should not have to do. We supposed to be doing it. You know, that's just something that they want us to be doing. So let's see if we can. Uh-oh, and I got caught. And it's dark as heck around here too. Let's see, I'm going to bag her up a little bit. Okay, let's try to see if we can get around this little bend. Oh, I kind of messed up a little bit. That's alright, we'll get out of it. I purposely wanted to show that because that's something that I forgot, and it slipped my mind. And it's my apologies because I forgot about it, and I wanted to show it way before we got to this point, because now I'm pretty much in 1.3.6. Anything that has to do with 1.3.6, that's what I'm doing. It's the content I'm trying to push and help everybody see. So you see how easy we had to reroute, and that's only because we created that scenario. So now you are more spontaneously able to create your own destiny when it comes down to your routes, which I like that a little bit better than the detours. But I'll take the detours only if I can reroute, and that's the only reason why I say that, because I wanted to see. And in actuality, I mean, even where I am, they don't allow hazardous materials. You can't potassium. You can't even drive through the city with that at all. You know, you just can't. And that's the regulations that people don't understand. You know, they try to say that they know. Just like I was talking, I was in a group. It was so crazy how I had showed somebody a picture with a video, but it was of a heavy we got to turn the lights on again. It was an oversized load. Now the oversized loads that we pull in here, they're slightly realistic. They could be better, but you have some that are really interesting. And so I wasn't expecting to see five C500s being in motion of hauling some kind of structure. It was the most craziest thing. But people don't realize education is something. It can be something that is brought to your attention of something that you don't know. And a lot of people that actually, play the game, or they may be new to the game, or they may be new to the because I wasn't an online gamer and I had to learn some things. So, and no one taught me. I had to find out exactly what to do, and and nobody was willing to tell me. So, just like anything else, and you have to be willing to learn. Oh man, we only got 86 miles. Woo! We definitely gonna have to try to get. And plus, luckily we have the feature of if we run out of fuel, we have emergency fuel. So we don't have to necessarily be towed. But I should be able to get to a place soon, because I did that on purpose, because I wanted to see how far it will allow us to reroute, so we can avoid the area, especially when we're dealing with stuff that is regulated and technically regulated in real time. So your GPS, now if I could have probably did it earlier, and it would have rerouted me around all that structure. I probably could have took the route roads instead of taking the city, and it could have dropped our miles. Also could have dropped our time. So who knows? But I noticed that the developers are really going all out with this thing. I mean, they're behind the scenes. They're actually playing the game as we speak. Or have content that's, because they have been, playing Utah, just trying to make sure all the kinks are out of it before the launch. So, and I think that's fair. Instead of just actually putting a game out, putting a section of the game out without actually proofreading it or proof. And I just talked about it with mod. Even with this mod should have been proofread or whatever. But I think it may have just been an issue. Ooh, that's interesting. That crash right there. Now I'm definitely gonna stay right up in the lines, because the bastards are money hungry, and we gonna have to get ready to turn here. So now it's taking us to I think that's 395. Now I'm gonna have to really start getting down and watching which way I go, because that's something that I usually do in the real world. I do it. Okay. I just noticed that I put the neon in. I didn't even know that was. Wow, that is nice. That neon looks slick. We got some kind of lights. Okay, the lights does work. Wow, okay. I'll take that. It's better than nothing. So it may be just the beacons. I'm gonna have to find out why the beacons. It's probably just the click of the mouse. Now I'm working a full-fledged clutch and a 6-speed shifter. Now this is an actual Eaton Fuller shifter to kind of bring y'all up to speed of what it is. And it used to have it was actually gutted out, and it had airlines in it. So they put half effect switches in it. So it's a mechanical piece now. It's not just air driven. It's actually electronically driven. So we are able to go through our gears. Every little component on this shifter is actually works. You know, so when I'm going through the gears, that's actually electronically actually working. So my splitter is actual electronic. My easy Jake, which is on the side of the shifter, because it's an actual 18-speed Eaton Fuller with the medallion and full riot gear, you know. And to make the shifter as long as it is, I actually went to Home Depot and got the actual took the bottom piece that actually mounts on the actual shifter, because I have a T8H or T8 Thrustmaster shifter, which is 6-speed. It's got a reverse, but I have it already. It's hardwired for my shift patterns, you know. So, you know, anytime I want a certain shift pattern, and then I can create the shift pattern that I want, you know. But it's based on the Eaton Fuller setup 18-speed, even though we got the 13-speed in here that we're rolling with. Turn these lights down a little bit. That's why I have the high beams on, because I can't even see. Ain't no lights out here at all. And so my split, my high and low switch are actual switches, real switches. And the game developers actually seen that and actually decided to put values for us to use. So now, instead of it just being a button, it's a switch. So, you know, that's just something that they created. Plus I have a G27 wheel, which is an actual wheel that they use in simulators, in the actual trucking simulator game. I mean, not the game itself, but the actual trucking simulators that they use in driving school. So it's based on that platform. Plus it comes with a 6-speed shifter, which I use that one for my automatic. If I want to just use the automatic, or I use it for my Euro truck. But I've been using the TH8, which is a little bit more robust compared to the G27 shifter. So I use the buttons. I got a button box. I mean, it's not a button box, but I got a it's based off of Farm Sim. It's a SciTech, I think SciTech. I think that's how you pronounce it, SciTech button panel, which that's where all my buttons to the truck. Now some rigs are hardwired with an actual button box. So I mean, I can encourage anybody to go and buy a button box. If they want to buy the button box, it's fine. But it didn't make sense for me to go and buy a button box, and I got the shifter. You know, this, you know, now, and I was still interested in getting one anyway, because I can still use it, you know. And probably in the future, because I like the key, and that's mainly why, you know, some things on our within our control panel in the game itself, within our options, are already set up for, you know, because you can control the camera, you can control the PAM for the camera, you can control pretty much everything that has to do with the truck, anything going on in the game. So that's why when you see me going between scenes, that was actually a button being used, you know, to be able to do that. The only thing they didn't get together was the shifter having force feedback. My wheel is a force feedback wheel, so sort of an older model. Is not the G27, but G25, but it's the G27, which is a little bit more robust when it comes down to holding up a little bit better than, because the G29 is alright. The G920, and I think the G920 is actually for, I think, the Xbox. It's for the Xbox, I think. And the G920, I think, is for the PC. I think. Don't quote me on it, but you know. So, all right, we about to go across these tracks, y'all. Alright, we're gonna stop at this fuel station.
Turn left.
I almost forgot about the fuel station. I'm liking the air brake system, man. I'm definitely gonna have to pull. I hate to dissect people mod, but sometimes, I mean, I like that realism. That's a nice sound. Okay, we're gonna shut down. Need to stretch my leg a little bit. I know we're going a little long, but my apologies on that. But I just thought it would be fair for everybody to see everything that's going on. I'm gonna hit this button right here, so you actually see the actual buttons and everything on the so they trying to make it as real as they can, and that's what I like about it. Even the prices are pretty much real. Look at for diesel, $4.03 a gallon. Wow. And that's what I like. I mean, they are really looking into making it as real as they can humanly possibly make it, you know. And that's what people are looking for. I mean, they're looking for that. You know, you actual truckers that actually play this game. It's crazy, but that's just what it is. Because stress release, you know, you get a chance to still enjoy the open road. They do convoys. You have Trucker MP, which is another like a sister of this actual game on both platforms, the ETS as well as ATS, which for short, that's the acronym for the game. American Truck Simulator with ATS, and ETS2 is the Euro Truck. So I think we're good on the fuel. 164.52 gallons at the price 404, which is actual money. 665 on the price. We're gonna go on and fire back up. So the lights do work a little bit. I'm gonna turn those back down. So it looks like something works in here. I never tried to see. Now all these lights supposed to work, but I'm gonna find out, because I love the craftsmanship of what people are doing, because then I don't have to do all the work. I can just, you know, customize it the way I want it, and I don't try to make a profit, because I mean, if I'm gonna make a profit, I'll be trying to make a profit off my videos via YouTube or something like that, or on Facebook if it comes down to it. But other than that, I don't look for it. I mean, you know, so we go on ahead. So we good on the fuel, and I didn't want to be too long on the fuel because things happen. Let's see, can we clear it? It's gonna be interesting. We may be able to clear it. Oh, we had to bump into that a little bit. Okay, we are clearing it a little bit. That truck sounds good, man. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, we still 7 hours in. Woo, man, this is a long freaking time. Darn leg is really not gonna be able to handle this. May have to. I'm definitely gonna have to switch back over to the automatic. Stretch her out a little bit. That 515 horsepower Detroit is bad. I like that. Reminds me of my 386 Peterbilt I had put together. It was I had did a video of that some time ago, and I think I had did it like twice. So we're on the 299 going north. It may be going east. I don't know. Yeah, we going north. Yeah, because we going route. So it just rerouted us so we are on the outskirts instead of going into the city, because technically we shouldn't have been driving through the city. I'm surprised it didn't gauge us like that, but you know, because I mean, anytime you're dealing with hazardous materials, this is a very serious serious business. I actually could have got hazmat. I just didn't feel like dealing with all the red tape, because you got to be registered with the state, registered with the federal agencies. You have to be evaluated like every 2 years. It's just a lot of extra stuff. You know, I mean, I'm sure the pay is good, because who else is going to haul that kind of stuff? But it's dangerous stuff that you're dealing with. And I know that pretty much some of the regulations, I know it within the logbook, you got to have all the everything when it comes down to the classes, because that's what the Picards are for. I'm not sure what the class is for the potassium, and normally it would tell you, because that's what the either will tell you or will actually have the numbers on the Picard to tell you what you're hauling. Well, technically it's the communication for the firefighters if it come down to a issue. You know, if it becomes a hazardous condition, that's what that's mainly for. You see how our cop kind of get right back in, because that cop is right behind us, y'all. And I know that bastard really ready to I just noticed that we just went from 7 hours to 3 hours. Wow. But that was cool. So it just rerouted us, and we just, by us doing what we did, it shortened our time. So that's why I said I'm gonna start using that pen to see if I can create another route, because they allow you to be able to create your route. You can make your route how you want it, you know. And I'm gonna go and put this cruise on, because my leg is, oof, man, it's really giving me some little agony. Unfortunately, I mean, that's the life of a CDL driver. I mean, I drive 8 hours, but that 8 hours, even though it's just an up and down thing and it's local, it's a lot of stress behind it, you know. And sometimes you're on the bus longer than what you need to be, you know. But it's peaceful. We're you know, I don't know what happened to the, oh, I forgot to turn the radio back on. That's what I forgot to do. Knew it had to be something wrong. Hear that? Ooh. That's why I'm glad I had my buttons a certain way. Alright, I think we're in Oregon now. Because now if you notice it done changed. So we were in the desert, now we're in the woods. You see that cop still behind us? Still riding our tail. Now you get a chance to see the woods. And Utah is pretty much no different. But it's about as real as you can get. Now I think the inside is I might have a tent. That's what that is. Cause look outside, it's bright. So I don't know, maybe that's just the tent inside the truck. I'm still learning this truck a little bit. It's the first time I really got a chance to drive it. It's nice. It's not a bad truck at all. Alright, we getting ready to drive past somebody and got pulled over by the cops. And I used to use this mode all the time because I would be closer to the ground and I can kind of hold. Alright, dropping down to 55. That's why I automatically just stay lower than my actual speed. I might as well. Sometimes the AIs will be taking a chance and they know darn well they has no business pulling out on me. And then see the train. You got the train, and I wonder if they actually are doing some work over there. Because sometimes things are interactive with, you know. I think this may be a fuel for the tractor. I mean, I don't know what it's for. I know it's for the farm. Not sure what potassium is for. So it may be, I don't know. So we on the 39, still going north. And so we should be in Oregon already. I mean, we are in Oregon. I don't think. Normally, when you see the welcome sign, we must have bypassed the welcome sign. It's just the beauty of seeing the scenery. I think we getting ready to slow down, y'all. You should be telling us to break down, but we gonna go in and start breaking down anyway. Get ready to turn. Yeah, I must got a tent.
Turn left.
Let me see something real quick. Let me go right into my settings. With my graphics. Yeah, this is it. High dynamic range. Let me see. They come on. I don't know why that's low. Everything should be up. Okay, that's up. I normally have everything on ultra anyway. I can handle it. That's my new resolution for those that may be interested in it. 5040 by 1050, which I went from 3072 to 768 which it should have been 498 by 768. But for some reason, I was able to go this high. I was like, well, whatever. I mean, so my far end monitor is a little bit longer. It's almost as long as my TV, almost. It was a little bit, almost on the same scale. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna get back in. Let's see if we can see on the inside. Let's see if that changed something. It changed it a little bit. Now normally sit on the outside and sit on right here. And all I do is swing it, turn my other camera on so I can see. Oh, my buddy Slater 72. Met that gentleman. He's from New Mexico. He does a few editing. I mean, he has some editing skills.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Technically, I play drums too, and that's probably another reason why my leg hurt too. I do a lot with this left leg, man. A lot.
Go straight.
Stretch her on out, man. Those the beautiful water. Look at that! Wow, man, that is awesome.
Turn right.
Hope y'all are enjoying what I'm looking at, man. It's beautiful. All right, we about to go to Milford. So we're going 140. I think that's 140 west. I'm gonna wait until this light change because I'm gonna need that all that room. Stay out. We about an hour 26 minutes on, so we did cut some of our time. Cut it by 4 hours by doing that. So that was a good idea. I'm glad I did do it. I definitely didn't want to be on this road longer than I had to be. Let this cruise kick in. See if it can take us around the corner. I guess I'll go ahead and ride the rest out on the outside for a minute. Y'all can see the scenery. See why I'm so fond of the game. I mean, it's so peaceful. And cop right there. Well, these cops be everywhere. And the thing about it, I can shut it off. I just, you know, they can't. I mean, if I shut it off, I can turn it off. You know, I normally would have the sleep thing, because normally on the icon would be popping up, but I just didn't feel like dealing with that right now. It was enough just dealing with the traffic defense. I think that's what they call it, according to, within the game. Alright, 39 miles, 56 minutes to go. Probably about the longest run I ever did in a minute now. Oof. Definitely paying for it, but did it for y'all, fortunately. So I want to just cut it. Gotta get back on the right side of the road. Hope y'all enjoy it, every bit of it. Just like I said, I'm always open for comments. Get back inside the truck. I'm gonna turn the cruise on. Whew, man. Can't imagine how, when we get to our destination, how things are gonna be. We'll see. Bring this mic a little bit closer, try to relax a little bit. That's another reason why I don't do a lot of driving anymore, because there's too many issues. Now I would turn the video, and but the thing about with trimming the video, sometimes it doesn't show everything that happens in the video. It makes the video too perfect, and I don't like to make stuff perfect. I want everybody to see everything I deal with, from the crashes to anything. Is almost like if I was actually live streaming. So, you know. Alright, we slowing down. Oh, we already slowing down already. We already down. Our speed already down already. Look at that heavy haul. Look at that heavy haul right there. Ooh, wow. Some of the stuff is in here. I got, like, I can actually pull that truck with me. So I just I want to get over here for a minute. I wanted to show that real quick before we. Whew. Oh, wow. Man, this is worse than being on the road for real. Oh. Let me go in. I got that. Get a nice little stretch in. A lot of people be like, why your shifter so long? Ask the drivers that drive trucks. They will tell you. It's comforting, and for some reason you can get through the gears better when you have it like up a little bit further. So we got an unexpected event on the route. Manual adjustment of your navigation is strongly recommended. So we're gonna let the GPS figure that out. Hopefully we dropping off by then. Try to stretch the gears out. I'll go through second and third, through the low gears like I'm driving well, it is 13 speed. I'm just gonna realign it. Instead of going through all the gears. I do that on purpose because I like to feel all the gears. I would simulate filling all the gears. You necessarily don't have to use all the gears, not unless the weight requires it. Now if you were dealing with a heavier load, then of course you would go with all the gears, but you don't have to do it. That's one of the newer trailers from 135. Oh boy. Let me get a nice little picture of that. I hate not to get pictures when I'm supposed to. Yeah, I could drive this truck again. It's not a bad truck at all. Got to get back over again.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, we should be coming to the farm now.
Turn left.
Yep. Now I'm gonna have to set my let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. I don't even know if it's set or not. I think he did. My def lock. We'll see in a minute. See the smoke coming off the wheels. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Feel every bit of it. Smoke coming off. Figured it was gonna have us going off road, but that's why it pays to stick with your boy Croc. You never know where I'm going. And 9 times out of 10, we going off road. Alright, they're giving us a clean shot and drop it off.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Alright, good job, good job. We going and complete this on our own. Let's see, I drop the gear down, all the way down. Just let it go on ahead and coast on in that spot. Perfect. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed it. As much as I didn't enjoy it, but so be it. Alright, let's see. So we stopped the engine right here, and that will be it. We gone ahead and unload the trailer. Bushnell. So cows mooing and stuff. Grab one more pick and we're gonna be good to go. Alright. And that was pretty much a perfect run. So 967 miles, 29 hours and 39 minutes, 239.6 gallons base reward. So we got the full $73,937. That's the way it happens. So not bad. Even though we did have a fender bender down the road, and that wasn't really my fault. So because he cut it into me. So level 48 gave us 16,683. Class hazardous class 4. So that's what that class. That's what the plug card is all about, and that's a class 4 chemical skill set. Skill rank 6, which gave us another 5213 long distance bonus delivery. So now you see where I got all the bonuses. So I did an excellent job on that. So I got proficiency bonus, got the hazmat delivery bonus, got the long distance delivery bonus, fragile cargo bonus, which was another 10,427. Urgent delivery skills rank 6, which is 6256, and still got the maneuver bonus of 25, well, plus 25 XP. So we ended up with 2950 in XP. It's good, not a bad run. Not a bad run at all. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that up. We're gonna get another nice little pick because I'm liking that truck. That's a nice truck, man. And I got the 24.5s on that boy, so it very nice. Also, these are the ownable trailers. So y'all know it. Not bad at all. Alright, catch y'all on the next video. CROC is out. Have a good one.